If you're looking for an acre lot property with a home you just can't believe, I got it right behind me here. Stick around. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Scott Baxter here with Relocating to Dallas, where I find you the best deals in DFW. And this week is no exception. I'm with Windsor Homes at Ridge Pointe Estates. And this is an acre lot community. This is in McLendon-Chisholm, Texas. Now you're like, I've never heard of that, Scott. Where is that? It's on the east side. So you go Rockwall, and then you go Heath, Texas. And then if you go right from Heath, there's McLendon-Chisholm. Pretty much it's man-made borders, right? It's the same land, it's the same topography, it's just called a different town. Now McLendon's growing. It has just a couple commercial spots going on, not much. It is in an A-rated Rockwall ISD school district, and the prices you can get out in McLendon are even better than Rockwall or Heath. So if you want to just come an extra, literally 5 minutes, if you want to come an extra 5 minutes and get into McLendon-Chisholm for the deal, then this is it. This is the video you should be watching. Stick around to the end because I'm going to go through this beautiful house, which has a 4-car garage, almost 4,300 square feet, and it's a 1-story home. And we have Toll Brothers across the way, and these guys are not playing. Windsor Homes like decorated this to the hilt, and its prices start just in the high 800s for this neighborhood for Windsor Homes, which is the best deal that you can get out of any of the builders on these acre lot properties in this area. So if you're wondering, how close are you to, people, the city and everything? Rockwall, literally a 10-minute drive up the 205 here, and you're at Costco, you're at H-E-B, you're at all the grocery stores, you're at all the shopping. Anything you need is here. Anything that you don't have, you can go into Dallas. I mean, there's 8.5 million people there, and there's plenty of shopping and towns. Unlimited resources pretty much, but you're gonna have everything you need pretty much on this side of town, unless you're looking for a shoe size or something that's out, right? But otherwise, we're in our own little bubble over here on the east side, and it's beautiful. Believe me, you will not regret the decision. We also have the Rockwall Harbor District, which has restaurants right on the water, and we have lots of options for hotels, for family to stay here, and lots of neighborhoods to choose from. But I gotta say, once you get down to McLendon-Chisholm, down here, this is gonna be some of the best deals that I've seen. Or if you go out to Fate, Texas. But Fate, Texas is not gonna have acre lot properties like this. McLendon-Chisholm is more of a kind of a medium to high-end place, right? They have these acre lot properties with like giant, massive, multi-million-dollar homes, but then they have a regular neighborhood like Sonoma Verde, which is right down the road. I did that last week with my Perry Homes video. You should take a look at that one. And those are a little bit tighter neighborhoods, but still like 60, 70 foot wide lots. But then you get into right here, this falls into the acre lot category, which is a lot of McLendon-Chisholm. McLendon-Chisholm is a lot of acre lot properties. So I just wanted to let you know that you're not gonna be tucked in here. There's not a lot of apartment buildings. There's no buses that go nearby that cross the bridge over this way. So you really don't have a lot of the city issues that you would have over on the Dallas side. It's just country, A-rated schools, kick back, your Texas lifestyle. That's what you came here for, right? You want to get away from the rat race. You want to be in that little bubble, right? And that's what I'm offering you this week. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, my name is Scott Baxter. I'm a local Dallas realtor here, and I would love to help you find your new home. You can contact me at 945-244-0342 or hello@dallasrelocationteam.com. Whether you're gonna move here now or a little bit down the road, we can get your search started and get you pointed in the right direction. So get a hold of me. We can have that Zoom call, and we can have just a nice conversation and meet up. And I can't wait to meet you guys. And don't forget to click that like and subscribe button to the channel. Always helps the channel, always helps you be in the know. So I know you want to like get into this house. So let's go take a look at this house right now. All right, I know you guys are waiting to see this one. 4-car garage. This is called the Lancaster. It's 4,269 square feet. It's 1 stories, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bath. Every bedroom has its own bathroom. 3 living areas, a study, a dining, and I gotta say they turned one of the rooms into a movie room, which I'm super happy about. And the Lancaster starts at $1,031,990. However, you could do the Somerset, which is 3,358 square feet for $896,990. All right, they have decked this one out. This was the same model that was in Sunnyvale, and the Sunnyvale one they didn't really do a huge deck out on, but this, they know they're going against Toll Brothers on the other side, and they've done a very good job. Here is the office. Beautiful office, beautifully done with those wood on the ceiling. Absolutely stunning. All right, coming out of the office, right when you come in the door, you're greeted with this beautiful, beautiful beamed ceiling from, oh man, just absolutely gorgeous here. Waterfall islands, double island as a matter of fact. I mean, look at all this. You don't have to get the double island, but then all of this storage space, stainless steel, they just knocked it out of the park. Love the wood on the wall there, and just beautiful. I mean, man, you think of Perry Homes as king of 1-story homes, but this is just fantastic. This is in my top 3 homes, guys. It is the most Scott-approved food closet in the world. That's the biggest one. It still holds the record. The Lancaster by Windsor Homes. And here is stainless steel double ovens, 6-burner gas stove, stainless steel appliances. This is going to be the Platinum Series, and so they're going to give you more. They're going to definitely give you more on everything that you get. We're going to go over here to the primary bedroom. I mean, look at this. I'm almost speechless on how nice it is and how nice it's decorated. And one thing they pointed out before I filmed here, which I might have missed, this has its own hangout area right here. I mean, this is its own porch, and you have another porch for the other side. Just right around the corner there is a whole nother porch, and this is your acre lot. Now, they did put grass here all the way out on the whole acre. You don't normally put it 30 feet out, and you're gonna have, you know, all of your sprinkler systems and everything. There is an option to do fences, but it's gonna be wrought iron fences. And if you want to do an outbuilding for dad's toys or a workshop or something, it just has to match the house. There is nothing in the covenants that says on the size of it. So there's that. It does have an HOA. It's $1,200 a year. That's pretty much gonna keep, there's no amenities, but it's gonna keep all the green space. The ponds, there's 2 ponds there. And the entrance is gonna keep everything all nice and fresh looking at all times. And there's no muds and no PIDs. And man, I gotta say the tax rate being at 1.41 is the lowest that I've seen in Dallas area, hands down. So if you want a nice house, you're gonna spend the money on the house, don't have to spend the money on the taxes, and you can spend it all in your house. And this is a forever home. I mean, when I look at this house, I think of, yeah, we're either done with the kids and we still want a lot of room for the grandkids to come out, and it's a 1-story, so you don't have to climb any stairs, but it's just gonna be real easy to get around, but it's almost 4,300 square feet. I mean, you can't beat it. Look at this little coffee station here. So you can have your little coffee out there. You can make it right here. Your bathtub and that beautiful shower. And that is really looking nice. The master closet, look at this. It has a mirror here, shoe spots, plenty of hanging spots. Nice little window looking out there. Give some light in here. And then lots of storage here. So this is plenty for mom and dad to hang everything. This is your laundry room. Lots of storage here too as well. I'm digging it. You guys want to see the garage? The garage is going to be right here. Of course, mudroom says it all. Beautifully done mudroom, like the green. So here's 2 out of the 4. And remember, Windsor Homes is made of 2x6 construction, so it does feel very solid. Beautiful dining room here, overlooking your yard with lots of windows. Just a really nice way to eat as a family. And I love the shiplap there with the black on the roof there. That is beautiful. And I really liking this wood too. They did kind of a darker wood here with some gray. And this is going to be a gas fireplace, but this accent's really nice. And you know me, beams all around, take my money. I did not say anything about the front door, but that's a double front door, steel front door, nice and heavy. All right, and then here we are in, this is called the game room here. And this is a Let's Play, kind of gives you a little bit of a hint. And one of the owners' last name is called Lancaster, so why not call it Lancaster? And here is the movie room, beautifully well done. And wine, beautiful wallpaper. Look at that. It seems like it's real cork. It's like cork looking wallpaper with some really nice gold accents. Wallpaper's back in. That's a nice dark gray wall there with built-in speakers, as you can see on the ceiling. All the way back we have, boy, we have 7 speakers. So here's a movie room for you with a game room, and then we're gonna have three different bedrooms back this way. This is the other 2-car garage. Same as the other one. Here's bedroom number 2 with its own bathroom and a nice large walk-in closet. Now this bedroom's on the complete opposite side is the primary bedroom, okay? So anybody that's staying over this way is gonna have their privacy from the owner's suite. You can see there's the kitchen way over there. Okay, now let's look at these bedrooms. Very nicely decorated. Let's go into this bathroom. And then a walk-in closet here. You can see the neighborhood is coming together. They have just a few houses, but I can guarantee this is gonna come around sooner than later. They're having their grand opening tomorrow. This is the end of April 2026. So we're hitting it just before the grand opening. There's the closet. I try not to catch myself in the mirror, but this house is making it impossible, but hey guys, what's up? Anyways, this is the bathroom. And you've seen me before on video, so I don't think you'll mind if I can't get those rooms and those mirrors. And this is gonna be the bathroom that everybody uses that comes and visits your house. So you're like, somebody says, where's the bathroom? Not too far off where you're hanging out right here. You know, oh my gosh, look at that room. It's just fabulous. I love it. I'm just really liking the Lancaster model home here, and especially with it decked out. And it's real easy to get here into this bathroom. It has its own shower. And let's go outside on this deck. And look at that. Beautiful 2 fans for the summertime. You have a gas fireplace for the wintertime. You have these giant sliding doors that slide all the way open. You have another giant window here. You're not going to hear any road noise. You're not going to hear any planes. You're not going to hear much out here. You know, we just have a country road that goes by here. But you're going to have the nice peace and quiet. And this is in April. This is our springtime. This is when we get our rain, but as you can tell, it's just another beautiful day. Rain is few and far between, even in Texas. I mean, rain you might get. Like this week we have maybe 2 days of rain, and we haven't had any severe storms go on. If you're wondering about inclement weather in the Dallas area, over here on the east side, that lake just tends to destroy all of the storms for some reason. You know, it's the kind of the opposite effect that you would have on like the ocean. You know, a storm goes in the ocean, as it hits the ocean, it winds up, right? It winds up and those hurricanes like roll through, and we don't get hurricanes here. We're too far north in Texas. But it's the opposite effect when a big hailstorm comes through or something severe, it hits that lake. And over this way, really not too bad. If you go east of here, you're gonna hit a bunch of Sasquatch. But that could be folklore, but there's a lot of sightings of Sasquatch in East Texas, if you can believe that. So that's that. All right, guys, that does it for this week's video. Can you believe 1.41% tax, no mud, no PID, and $1,200 a year on HOA, and you could build a giant garage in back as long as it matches the house? I mean, it's got a lot of things going for it. And starting just in the high 8s, you can get into this neighborhood of acre lot properties in McLendon-Chisholm. Once again, this is Ridge Pointe Estates. And if you've seen I'm gonna turn around here, right across the street is Toll Brothers. So I would check out my Toll Brothers video too, and for Ridge Pointe Estates, and I would check out both of these and decide which one is a better fit for you. I must say that Windsor Homes has the better pricing so far that I've seen, and this house, the way they fixed it up, They went all out because they know if they're going against Toll Brothers over there, they're gonna have to pull out all the stops. And I love that house. That's on my top 3 list. I swear, that's a really, really nice house right behind me, the Lancaster. Remember that one? So Scott Baxter, relocating to Dallas. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. That's free, and that always helps my channel out and gets to more people, and people just like you. Maybe you found me maybe it recommended me to you, and that's how you found me. You can help the next person by giving that a like and getting a subscribe, and even commenting helps in the comment section. That also helps. You know, the haters, you can still comment. I always got an answer for the haters when you comment, but there's not too many haters out there. I like the positivity you guys bring out, and I try to stay positive as well when I do my videos. And when we get together, I try to stay positive and make it a very positive experience being your buyer's representative. So if you want me to make a deal for you, I can do that. And this is Windsor Homes, McLendon-Chisholm. If you want to go down the rabbit hole, oh yeah, go down the rabbit hole. Tell you what, I'll put my Toll Brothers video right here so you can watch it right after this. Watch it, watch it, watch it.